Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. I'm here, I'm just going to do a general collective love reading. That's what I'm being called to do, just for the fun of it. So today I'm going to be using the Enchanted Tarot, and then as a clarifier I have the Kipper deck, and then this is an oracle deck, it's just kind of like pictures you'll see when I use them, but it's called Soul Cards, and there's two of them. This is Soul Cards 1, the Rumi Oracle, and Angels of Atlantis. Okay, so when I was pulling the decks, I was told to start with the Soul Cards. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So can I get a message for our general collective for a love reading, please? Okay. Oh, that darn glare. Okay, let me look at it for just a second. Okay, so I was looking at the picture and I noticed that there is what looks to me like a frog right there on his lake. I know my camera is terrible and it's so blurry, but it looks like there's a frog on his lake. And for some reason I was like drawn to that. And so I looked up the definition of, or not the definition, but you know, like the meaning of frog in a book that I have here. And it was, you know, so the main words were clearing, cleansing, healing. And it's about like self-care. Because this person, to me, it looks like they're like on a farm. It looks like they're like working. But they're like trying to get out of it. But with the frog, you know, there's like a lot of dirt there, so it's a very, very earthy card. But then with the water, it kind of makes it, or with the frog, it kind of makes it watery. So, and then for some reason here, I'm getting that this is a moon, like this person's, you know, it's not like Earth, it's another planet, and that's like their moon. That's what I was getting when I was looking at it. So maybe you could be dealing with an earth sign with heavy water, or vice versa. That's just kind of the vibe I'm getting. Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. So let's go ahead. What do I want to use next? Let's do Rumi Oracle next. Okay. Can I have a card for Love Collective, please? Can I have a card for Love Collective, please? I hope I'm talking loud enough. Love Collective, please. Thank you. On the bottom, you have 1. The card is called 1, but it's the number 6. 61. 61. 61. Okay, what card fell here? Whirling Goddess. Five. Breaks down to a 3. Okay, let me go ahead and look at her for a second. Okay, so, you know, this woman to me, she looks really, she's kind of watery. Like, it looks like she's kind of like dancing on water. But then she's also very like ethereal. And then what I saw too was that this back here is actually this planet, and she's on this. So maybe that's just a planet, not the moon, but I mean, it could be either. But I feel like she's kind of like out there, and he's on this other planet. So since this is a love reading, it does kind of seem like masculine, feminine. Like he's like climbing out of a hole. And it's very earth energy, and this is very like spirit driven energy, like ethereal, and like she's out in outer space, you know. She has her back turned to him. She's dancing with someone. You know, it's kind of like maybe he's been getting stuck over here, right? And like he's been really focused on where he is. And she's like, okay, well. And she's just enjoying her life. She's not being like malicious. She's just over here just being herself. I am gonna pause it for a second to read the book because these are really detailed descriptions for these. So let me do that real quick. So there's a little poem at the very beginning of each of these cards, these Rumi cards, and here's the poem for this card. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle. Lose your head. Not a single thread that has a head can go through the eye of the needle. And to me, that is like, you have to kind of, you have to cut the dead weight if you want to make your mark. You know, that's kind of what I get from that. Let's see, am I supposed to read any more of that? That's all I read so far. Hang on. One moment. Okay, I didn't read the whole thing, but the gist I was getting is it is like she's going through a portal. Like she's gone through the portal to get to that world. Like she did the work so she could pass through that eye of the needle. You know, like she trimmed everything that needed to be trimmed, and she went through successfully. And this guy is like back here just like, what? What just happened? Like he always thought that she'd be like an option or something. I don't know. No hate on that. It's just everyone, like if there's masculines watching, I'm not like trying to hate on you. It's just the nature of things. That's how life works. We're all in different places. We're all learning our lessons and, you know, trying to do our best. Okay. So now I'm going to do some Enchanted Tarot. Let's go ahead and get some energy for this. So 5 of Hearts, which is like 5 of Cups, tried to come out, but it didn't. It flipped right back in. So yeah, I feel like this person is kind of like heartbroken. Like looking, the 3 of Hearts. The Chariot on the bottom. Okay. I keep hearing like Dance of Change because these women are dancing, Dance of Change. So I feel like the feminine has kind of like inspired the masculine, because I'm using this as masculine, this is feminine. Things can be reversed, vice versa, you know, whatever. But it's like, yeah, she's inspired him to get up out of that hole and like stop being stuck in the mud. And since, okay, so it's really, really earthy card, right? And so he's like in the dirt, in the mud, but he sees her transform, you know, like kind of like jump timelines, and he realizes he has to kind of like start dealing with the emotions that he's been burying. And so there's like just a tiny amount of water energy in this card, right? With the frog, because the frog is also earthy. It's not just water, it's earth as well. So it's like the first like little sign of him trying to get out. And then with the 3 of Cups or the 3 of Hearts, it's not represented by water in this deck, I suppose. Even the representation of it with the roses is kind of like earthy. This masculine could very, very well be an earth sign. So yeah, it's like I think he's coming up out of the hole. He's coming up out of the hole. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards for the Whirling Goddess, please. The Whirling Goddess. So, I don't know, they're telling me to tell you this. There's this meme I saw about, what was it? It was like about, you know, as a woman being a goddess sometimes and then like a goblin sometimes. And because, you know, like when you get comfortable with someone, like you start hanging out with them and you start, you know, putting your hair up in the messy bun with no makeup, blah, 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 and all this, you know, silly stuff. But I remember one time, so I was telling someone about that meme and I made a joke, and it was goddess in the streets, goblin in the sheets, or I was like, it could even be vice versa. I don't know why they just told me to tell you that. But you know, it's like goddess is like magical, you know, really empowered woman, and then like a goblin is like a little bit nastier. So it's like you can maybe embrace both of those aspects of yourself. I don't know why they told me to say that. Oh, okay. Come on. The Empress on the bottom, goddess. Again, look at you, girl. And another 3, so 3 for you. Okay. Okay, so we have the Devil, and the star. So it's like we're missing the tower. You're just going straight from the devil to the star. And let me look at them for a second. Okay. So it's funny that I told you that story because that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting here with the Empress on the bottom, and then like the devil is kind of like that, you know, a little bit more raunchy energy, and then like the star is really etheric and goddess like, with the, especially with the Empress on the bottom, and the Empress embodying both those energies would be like so dynamic, you know, and like you'd be blown to people's minds. 1616 when I said that. Sorry. I still laugh when I have to talk about sexual stuff for longer than 2 seconds. I'll try to be more mature. Okay. For some reason, I don't know if this will pertain to anybody, but for some reason I'm like holding my hands like this for the past like, I don't know, little while. Less than a minute, I'd say. That's interesting. I don't know why I'm holding my hands like that. Okay, I'm still doing it. It's like, just feels really natural right now. Okay, so. Yeah, you could just be feeling really like, I feel like you're, especially with the Whirling goddess, I feel like you're feeling really, really like maybe sexually empowered, but just empowered in general. You're just feeling really good because you made it. You made that jump. You deserve to celebrate yourself with a 3-3. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier for the masculine energy here. Just, they're telling me to tell you to not let, you know, your desires overtake you, which I don't think you really are, because you do have the star, which is like, you know, it has a lot of healing energy. Oh, Capricorn, Aquarius, they're telling me to say. It's what the devil and the star represent, Capricorn and Aquarius. Hang on a second, I'm seeing something here. No. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Masculine. 3 of Hearts. What is this, you know, the dance of change, I suppose. Well, we already know what it is, but... And, you know, it is like something to celebrate. I think you getting your shit together is making them really want to get their shit together. Like, really, really. So keep staying in your power, because, like, if these are counterparts, like, that's kind of your, role, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's part of your role, I should say, as a feminine, to help draw the best out in the masculine, and vice versa. Say the feminine is the one that's like a little bit more down in the dumps. It's the same thing. It's, we're not supposed to give in to them unless they come, you know, I guess that's not even the right way to say it. Hang on, let me try to, hang on. As counterparts, it's your job to guide each other. Not job, that's the wrong word too. But it's part of your role, is to guide one another. And right now it seems like this group of masculine and feminines, the masculine kind of is struggling. So it's the feminine's role, part of her role right now is to remain in her power, to remain in that beauty, empress-like energy, because if she becomes anything less, he's never going to come to the emperor energy, like she has to stay there and he has to come meet her. She can't regress or else no one grows, I'm not saying you have to be perfect all the time, but just keep that in mind. Okay. Some clarifying energy for the masculine, please. I don't know if I need to clarify it. These cards don't want to come out. Is there anything for masculine? Main female on the bottom. High honor and thoughts. Oh, this is so sweet, you guys. I'm sorry. Hang on. I shouldn't laugh. It's not funny. It's just really, really adorable. He's freaking thinking about this feminine so much. He's over here making art of her. Painting her, drawing her initials. It's not funny. It's just really, really sweet. And he's like thinking about the 2323. He's thinking about this honor, this high honor of like getting to be over here with her. And it's like cannons. Like he's wanting to like shoot off in that direction. It's so sweet. Yeah, with that main female on the bottom, it's like that's all he can think about. He just wants to be with her. Oh, you guys. I don't know what this person has done in the past, why you have your back to him, why you had to leave them behind, but they have really, really sweet thoughts of you. They really, really do. Even if you don't think that they do, they do. But remember, they have to come to you. You don't go to them. Like, I'm not saying, I mean, you can have a friendship with them or whatever if, like, you guys are in each other's lives still, but you're just not romantically involved. Like, you can have that friendship. I feel like most of you are not talking to this person whatsoever. And so it's like they have to figure out their own way through that eye of the needle. Okay? Okay, let's get some for the Whirling Goddess. I wasn't expecting this kind of reading when I was coming into this energy right tonight. I'm really enjoying it. And no, I'm not going to get into that because time doesn't matter. It could, okay, they do want me to say it. It's like, it could be tomorrow, it could be next lifetime, you know, like, it just, and I'm not saying that to like make anyone sad or worried or anything. It's just time is not even relevant. Like, it'll be your next lifetime before you know it, and you don't even, it's all jumbled. I don't know if you've really reflected much on time or anything. I've done a lot of reflecting on time, especially recently, like with the whole, you know, lockdown and stuff. It just, it is a totally like made up thing. You're telling me about dreams, like, because I was saying something that resonated with me, and something that's in my reality is like, my dreams are not dreams. They're like, it's not, memory isn't even the right word. They're not even memories. It's like congruent timelines, you know? It's like everything's happening all at once, but we're just aware in this timeline. I don't know. I just am becoming aware of more timelines and stuff. But anyway, so they told me to tell you to pay attention to your dreams. Because you might have that same thing happen to you. Like, you know, that's something that's always happened to me my whole, I'm not even thinking about this Empress right now, so let me stop jumping for a second. That is something that happened my whole entire life. The dreams feeling like memories versus dreams. And like, I would wake up and it was like I would repeat these things like they were memories, and my siblings and people around me would be like, no, that never happened. And I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. I remember it so vividly. So it's like, that's been happening to me my whole life, but I was always told that it was not right. So maybe that's someone that's going to watch this will resonate with that, where it's like, maybe that happened to you as a kid, where you would have these, like, you would mistake things for this reality, this timeline, in your dreams. So yeah, maybe that has to do with someone. Okay, can I get some energy for the Whirling Goddess, please? For our feminine energy collective here. Guys, this is so sweet. I don't know why I went on that tangent about dreams and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Can I get some energy for the Whirling Goddess, please? Official person on the bottom here. Oh geez. So it was like, he was on the bottom and then she was underneath. So it's like 222 here. So you had 3-3 and now 222. And it's like main female official person, and I don't know. And so when I saw this, for some reason they told me life path 22. So you could have life path 22, your masculine could have life path 22, and you could possibly have life path 2. That's what they're telling me with those bottom cards. I'm actually going to leave these out here by you guys, just because I feel like, I don't know. Sun Wealth 11 underneath that too. Wow. Okay. Oh no, you got the Thief. 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 Hmm. Hang on a second. What I don't understand is why there's the thief on the bottom. And then sudden wealth, or thief here for you, or for this feminine, and then sudden wealth on the bottom. I guess what they were telling me is it's almost like there might be someone because this is like the Three of Cups here. You know, some people can make it so that's like the third party energy, and there are three people here. And so part of me thinks that maybe they're having to, like, in order to move forward, they have to leave someone else behind. And so it feels, and I think maybe they might tell them, like, I'm sorry, I can't be with you, I have to go be with this person or something. So, you know, instead of taking it out on the masculine, they take it out on you. But then also, like, I moved these to this side, but when I was looking at them, they came out like this. And I wanted to lay them like this, but I was like, no, masculine, feminine. But it could be like this person. Like they're leaving. Oh, look at this. That's the person you're dancing with. Maybe this person feels like that person's a thief for taking you. But it's like sudden wealth. Yeah, this could be a very fast change. And it's funny because I said earlier, like, we're missing the tower. It's like you just completely skip the tower, you jump from the devil to the healing. So it's like there's an invisible tower that it's like almost, it happens so fast that you don't even notice it. That's so crazy. The invisible tower. I kind of want to see what it is. Yeah, let's do it with the Kipper deck. We're gonna see what the invisible tower is. Okay. Okay, so there was one card that came out and three that kind of like showed themselves. So the card that came out is Lovers. Look, those people. They're just like, you have two 15s now too, right here. 15, 15. And 15 breaks down to 6, 6, 6, 6. My goodness. Okay. So the invisible tower, I mean, yeah, it has to do with this person. They're like, they want to join together for sure. Okay, and so the three that kind of like showed themselves were message of concern, which I feel like is this here, this high honor and thoughts. It's like he's like shooting off this message of concern about a false person. Yeah, I think they think this official person is a false person and a thief. Like, they're over here, they're like in their heads. And they're like, I have to tell this person. I have to tell her. I have to tell him. Look, the false person and the thief ended up being like next to each other. I mean, they might not be wrong. And then journey. Yeah, that's how it's, yeah. Yeah, it's almost like you both kind of have to leave behind people. I don't think you're super serious about this other person, this like official person. I think that you're just kind of like feeling good and you're like wanting to waltz, you know, and like this person's there, so you're waltzing with them. I don't think it's anything like super serious. I don't think it's. No, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, these lovers are about to go on some kind of. I mean, you guys are already on a journey. You guys are already on a journey. And there's something's like gonna bring your paths together. Like, this person's jumping timelines too. They're doing it. Okay, let's go ahead and get a Angels of Atlantis card. I don't know if this will be like advice or maybe like pray to this angel about this energy. We'll see. I'm all of a sudden starting to get very, very sleepy. I mean, this is kind of like, let me see what time it is. Yeah, I guess this is kind of normally when I would start winding down for bed. I don't know, I just feel like you feel happy and satisfied. You know how you can get that like sleepy, and we were talking about that sexual energy earlier. Maybe you're getting it. Maybe you know that this official person is a false person or whatever it's like, but you don't really care that much right now. It's like mutually beneficial. Get down with your bad self, girl. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm talking straight to the feminine and I'm like ignoring the masculine. I'm sorry, but there must just be more like feminine energy showing up right now. But I tell you what, you guys are sweet. This is really, really sweet energy. Okay. Can I get an angel or two for the masculine and feminine? So this didn't come out, but it like almost, it was like this, but romance. I am definitely feeling some romantic energy, especially coming from the feminine. Yeah, let's get an angel for the masculine, and then we'll get an angel for the feminine. So can I have an angel for the masculine, please? Can I have an angel for the masculine, please? Can I have an angel with that for the masculine, please? Okay, I'm gonna take it because it did it again. It was like that. And look what it is. It's romance. They've got some romance in there. I was gonna say hearts, but then they told me to say pants. This person's definitely finding you pretty hot right now. And faith, they have faith. Oh, you guys, You're starting to make this person's emotions start to come to life. They're coming out of that earth energy. And they're like going straight into their heart and their groin. I don't know why I'm laughing at like the sexual jokes. Like I said, I'll work on my maturity. Okay, can I get so one kind of peeked out just now and it was compassion. Same angel too. Huh. Like, yeah, you're supposed to have like compassion for this person. Because it's like, I think they're really scared and they're like coming kind of like a puppy. Like enthusiastic, but like not really knowing what to do. So just have compassion with them. Okay, can I have an angel for the feminine, please? Can I have an angel for the feminine, please? This has been a really fun reading. I really enjoyed it. Can I have an angel for the feminine, please? It's like they're wanting to like jump everywhere, but they're not actually coming out. I don't understand. Oh, we got two Uriels. Two Uriel cards. Oh, and look, compassion's on the bottom again. Oh, yeah, be gentle with this person. I know that they've probably done you wrong in the past. But, yeah, since you have been through it and if they come to you, just kind of try to like guide them a little bit. Don't be overbearing. Don't, give ultimatums. Just come from compassion. Be really understanding about where they are. And remember how difficult it was for you to get through that eye of the needle. It's not an easy thing to do. It's really, really difficult. So have compassion. And then, oh yeah, look, you're free. You are free. And friendship. Oh. I feel like that's just supposed to like be between you guys. Like with the lovers. Sorry about that. It's like the lovers are supposed to be like best friends. Best friends who also get to F. And when you guys reach that ultimate friendship, ultimate lovers, it's like the devil energy and the star energy together, right? Where it's like you get to have that passion and it's like a healthy obsession, like you guys just want to like devour each other, but then it's also really healing and healthy. Even if it hasn't been in the past, I feel like that's the energy both of you are working towards right now. And like we've stated before, you only go towards it when it does become that. And then once it's like you get that, it's like ultimate freedom. You guys are free. Oh, you guys, this has been so beautiful. I appreciate anyone who is watching this video. I am thankful for anyone's guides who showed up here today, any of my guides that showed up here today. It was a really beautiful reading, and I'm honored that I got to do this for you guys. So thank you for being here. If you liked this reading, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon.